Hey everyone, it's Mana, and I'm back. I know I look horrible. I did not feel like putting makeup on. I am so sorry. So as you can probably tell, I colored this. I got bored, and my color was coming out quite a bit, so I figured I would change it up. If you don't remember, that was the Sparks color. Honestly, I don't find it any better than the other colors besides the fact that it has a really good selection. Just to get out there now, because when I first did it, it was just kind of like a first impression review, and it's so hard to tell when you're just starting off, but I found it faded about the same amount. And I'm going to bring this up in a few seconds about how easy it was to get out. So, for me anyways, I just colored the hair. This is about 2-3 hours old. And I use this color called So Color. It's Matrix, and it's so red. I think there's about 3 colors, if you can, not shaking that too much, I don't think. That is the brand I used. I used Red Violet for my hair. I did think it was going to be a lot darker than this. I don't know if I'm impressed by that or kind of disappointed because I like it, but at the same time I was expecting almost like a darker, deeper, richer color. It's very, very bright. I always love pink, and it looks more pink than it does red, so, but yeah, I do like it. It's supposed to lift and deposit the color, which I find it did fairly decent job at that. As you know, I had green, blonde, and pink in before this, and it was all through. Like I had the pink and green underneath here. I had the blonde. It was like a darker blonde, and then my green and pink here. I was told that this would not lift that green. It was gone within like 2 minutes. Uh, I found it very, very easy to color over and lift off. It didn't take much. It didn't take half as much as people. Like people told me that it would never come out, and then I have to color like my hair black to get it out of my hair. I was kind of like, I don't think it's gonna happen because it faded quite quickly. But I let them believe their little fairy tale. But yeah, the Sparks color I'm gonna say right now, it didn't seem to stick very well. It washed out quite quickly, and I use like professional colors or color shampoos, and I use dry shampoo a lot. It only lasted about a month, and then it started looking really dingy and nasty, which is what I usually find with a lot of the really, the best that I use anyways. The K-Pack does it. Usually I find the best lasting, depending on who does it, is Illumin. Illumin has been known for like their long stay, and it doesn't bleed, which is another thing I have a problem with. Like when I colored the green was all over my pillow sheet, like my pillowcases and my sheets, and I was just like, oh, that's not nice to have happen. This, I don't know yet. I haven't slept on it with wet hair, which I usually don't, but sometimes it happens. But yeah, I haven't tried that yet, so I'll let you know about the So Color, So Red once I get through this. My friends have used it, I think 2 or 3 of them, and they're all fans. So that's a good sign for me. I'm gonna jump to something else I bought at my like hair places the other day, and that was the new o.p.i collection, like the small mini one, because I don't ever buy the big ones anymore. But it's the Brazil. Only problem I have with this, and I've been having a real problem with them lately, is their names are so crappy. Like I used to buy o.p.i just for the names because I thought they were cute, and I kind of found some of these were a little bit wrong. I actually didn't notice this until my boyfriend pointed it out, which maybe he just has a dirtier mind than me. I don't know. But one of my favorite colors in this is called Next Stop, the Bikini Zone. To me, it just sounded kind of icky and not like the greatest. It's almost reminding me of like, waxing or something. But he made it sound like that, the next stop was the Bikini Zone, as in it was kind of like a masturbatory comment. I hate to say that, but it does. Once you put it in your head, you're like, oh yeah, like that doesn't sound the nicest. The next one was Kiss Me, I'm Brazilian. Also another thing that almost sounded kind of sexual if you have a really, really dirty mind. But I wasn't impressed with the name. It wasn't really, like, I used to love, like, how ironic and fun their names were, and I just don't find they have that anymore. Um, Amazon, Amazoff. It's not something that I would just like. I have Amazon, Amazoff all my nails. No, and the best one out of this pack is called Where Did Susie's Man Go? That was the best name out of all the ones I've read so far. And I don't know, maybe I'm just making a big deal about this, but to me the names are one of the reasons I buy it. Like, I buy it for the colors, yes, obviously. but the names are really big for me because I just love saying them usually. I can't remember my favorite one. I have to go look. But like there was some from the Pirates collection, like Mermaid's Tale I really liked. And or Mermaid's Tale or Mermaid's Tears. I don't remember. I'm kind of like slurring words. I'm sorry. I'm a little tired. For those who don't know, and most of you may not, I have a new job, and it's very very physical compared to my last one, which was sitting on my butt and doing nothing. Like I'm up all day now running, or standing in the same spot for 8 hours, and it's really trying on me because I've not been doing this for like 3 or 4 years. Had to deal with something like that. So I do apologize if I slur my words or yawn or whatnot or make stupid mistakes because that's what I do. I'm so sleepy and I didn't even put makeup on. I couldn't even try to. Plus side to my new job, I'll try to show you this, is my new shirt, which is really too big for me. I love this so much. I don't know why. I just really do. I found it the other day when I was putting out clothes. I was like, oh, I need that. It's just a must-have. It's so cute and it's big and I can just have fun in it and be lazy in it, which is what I've been doing this whole weekend. So yeah, next thing I want to talk about, I was actually meaning to do this for a while. Besides the few things that I have tested out lately, and I'm probably going to stop soon, it's my favorite things in the world that I went and bought the other day, and that, if you know me, is buttons. I love buttons. This is a little box of buttons. They were 2 for $3, I think, and I couldn't help myself. I almost like actually want to hang this on the wall just as art. I don't know, and I'll show you the reason. Most people don't know this, but I have an obsession. This is my button box. It's pretty full. It's pretty big, I think. I don't know. It's like a shoebox full of buttons. I'm just gonna throw that in there now. But I've always had this thing for buttons ever since I was a kid. Like, I love this button. I don't know how long I've had it, but I absolutely love this button. There's a few ones I've been buying them lately. Like, I have a little bag of buttons and teddy bear eyes that I got a few weeks ago, and I absolutely adore them, and I'm like trying to find a way to use them, but I haven't yet. But yeah, I have a button obsession, like, as you could tell by, you know, the massive box of buttons. This is one of my favorite things in the world. I don't know if anyone else has something like that they just love to collect, even though they have no real use for it. Like, I'm a seamstress, really. Like, I do a lot of sewing, and I cannot use all these. I'll never use all these buttons, but I will collect them until the day I die, probably. The other thing that a lot of people will probably know about me, as in, like, my friends and my family obviously does, because, well, they know me. I have an obsession, sorry my voice is going, with skeleton keys. These are actually actual skeleton keys. They're not like little faker ones. I don't have as much as these because they're quite expensive to buy, but like, I collect them. I like the ones that have either really cool patterns. Ooh, I dropped it. On the actual key piece. I think that's nice. I don't have any of the really, really eccentric ones. This one's actually from my grandmother, I believe, and it is a nail file, but it looks like a key. And she gave that to me just because she likes it. There's one here that is one that when my nanny passed away, we had to go through all of her stuff. We went through everything, me, my mom, and my sister, and I don't know if my brother and dad were there, but they did a lot of work too. There was a lot of us doing this work for, like, when my nanny passed away, but trying to sort and be fair and give everyone something to remember her by. But I found this. I'm not sure if it goes to anything. I asked Mom, I said, do you think anyone else would care about it? Because it's something I love, and I even, like, put the little thing on there that says it was from my nanny. It's from Nanny's apartment. And, yeah, like, I have, like, one from my nanny. There's one from my grandmother in here, too, but, like, I mean, more than just the other one. I'm just not sure if I have the little thing on it. This is one of the first ones. I think my dad got me this. And it's a winding key. And I love it. This is the first fake one I ever had. I think it's my only fake one. My friend, John, gave it to me in high school. It was actually his. He wore handcuffs on his pants, and it was for his handcuffs. So I stole it, and, well, he gave it to me, but I kind of say I stole it. But yeah, I love them. I love these little itty-bitty ones that I used to wear them as necklaces for the most part. But I have an obsession with skeleton keys. And like some of them have like cute little handle pieces. I think it's because I used to love Secret Garden. I don't know if anyone's, I'm sure everyone's watched that movie actually. It's a fantastic old movie. But I'm filling my jar back up. I have this obsession with skeleton keys, and I actually plan on like going out and getting more. Hopefully this summer, like trying to find old antique shops and like yard sales, because now I don't work on weekends as much, so I can actually do that. But this is my little container of skeleton keys. It's not as full as I'd like it, but I've actually paid like I think up to like I think it was for 10. I paid around $25, which is actually really really good because I've seen them on like eBay for $30 or $40 and upwards of that, and I can't bring myself. But there's one that's like huge. It's like uh, an old jail key, and I love them. I want them so bad, but everywhere my parents usually go, they will find like weird things that have like skeleton keys, and my dad will pick them up, my mom will pick them up. Yeah, I think even my sister and brother would do that, like if they see it. But it's one of those things I really like, and I thought I'd talk about things I enjoy today, and my new hair, and a few things I didn't enjoy, like the Brazilian. I don't know. Maybe we're crazy. Maybe they're not meant to sound dirty, and maybe we're just really have like super dirty minds because that's the kind of people we are. I don't know. I think I get it from my family. My family has a dirty mind, and if you're watching this, you know you do, so don't pretend you don't. But I didn't know. I just thought they were horrible names until my boyfriend pointed that out, how they kind of sounded a little bit on the raunchy side. But yeah, that's all for today, I think. I hope you guys aren't too bored with this video. I'm so tired. I'm so sorry, and I know I look tired. I do. I really do. I'm just too lazy to put on makeup lately. Hopefully in a week or so, or maybe longer if it must be, that I will get some energy back and my feet will stop hurting. But anyways, see you all freaky lovelies. Comment if you like. You don't have to. I'm not going to beat you if you don't, but I'd like to see his comment. I love comments. It makes me feel good. And I hope you all have a great night. Bye-bye.